don't think I'm getting this right. It's not what I wanted. That's for females. I need male. Why? I guess I can apply the same physics, but well, actually, I could just take the fastest way out and just look at a bunch of references from anime. This could take time. I think that's gonna be the easiest way out. No. Oh, hello. Isn't that normal though for you? Or also I think you broke your back, just let you know, Cass. I don't think that's normal. Also, that's not how I'm struggling. As you can see. I just don't know where to start. Finding where to start is the problem. You know what? Can I just drag this picture into into my. I'm gonna use Oikawa as reference. I'm sorry. Like, he's the person I have the most pictures of in the manga, so like, I guess I'm gonna try to go off that. I'll try to bring up other people, but like, hey, excuse you. Oikawa is a good, somewhat. Do you have anyone else you can use as reference? I'm looking for like easy like poses to like draw. Excuse you. I have a lot of Bokuto ones. Guess I can grab a few. Yes. Okay, let's see if I can do anything. Start with. Okay. I'm trying to keep like every reference picture. I didn't even do that. So, just like. Maybe like that. So if I can remake that onto here, that'd be interesting. Hi Ray! How art thou? I'm struggling to like change my style because as much as I love my chibi style, I kind of need like a more, I feel like I need a more kind of more anatomy correct, so that's what I'm doing today. Cass is in the chat. I have no idea where she went. I think she went to get food. But she's here in spirit. Never realized how long Oikawa's neck is. That's just I never realized. Be a giraffe. Giraffe neck. So, okay. I'm not gonna be able to fit his arm, his other arm, but like, let's just pretend. Oh, she's so good. It goes more inwards, actually. More relaxed. Also, don't think I dragged it out enough. I'm good. Struggling, but good. I was supposed to draw Mirio this stream, but like, I want to experiment on this first before I go straight and draw him. Because as much as I can make chibi Mirio, I kind of just want to draw him normally first. I actually didn't draw it. I actually didn't see his arm. Yay! I like it when you draw. It's cute. Like all the drawings you show us, they're so cute and adorable.
Hello again.
Oh hi! You joined us. I actually didn't. Wait, I didn't hear Discord. What the heck? Excuse me? Excuse me? I did not hear Discord. How dare you sneak up on me? Also, I forgot I was muted. So, Cass and Ray are in chat. I'm just trying to fix my art. Not fix my art style. My art style is good as it is, but I'm trying to improve it.
Oh, by sketching this?
Yeah.
Like copying him exactly?
Not exactly.
Almost exactly?
I'm trying to do the pose. You know how people sometimes redraw screenshots from like the show or something? It's
Yeah.
basically
You're
the same.
tracing it, kind of?
Yeah, it's not. I'm trying to like see if I can draw in similar fashion, like not trying to make it chibi. Does that make sense? It's my
Oh, so you're trying to make it more realistic, kind of?
yeah. I guess that's the term I wanted.
I draw that like that style all the time. It's only after that I fail.
What?
I'm really good at drawing the outline for the head like that. After that, I kind of fail.
I say, have I seen a picture of Rio? I don't think I've ever seen a picture of Rio. If I have, then, maybe draw him again so I remember. Okay, the eyes are what is gonna be hard because in Haikyuu everyone has different like set of eyes.
That face looks very confused. Specifically.
The one I'm trying to copy?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not really confused.
What?
He's actually mad. But
geniuses really piss me off.
He's a genius himself. I don't know why he's saying that.
Because he might be a genius, but he's also an idiot.
You know what? He believes that aliens are real. I would believe that, honestly.
Aliens are real. They're just invisible and living in our dimension.
Sure.
Hey, you can't disprove that.
Yeah, but you can't prove it.
Actually, I can technically prove it, just not by the logic that you'd want.
I also want to try a new coloring style, but I'm gonna save that for later. All these are just gonna be sketches, to be honest.
Oh, I love sketches. After that, I can't do it.
I feel like I
Nah,
need...
so I'm going to like just copy your drawing stuff.
Thanks, man. I think so. No, you can if you want, but like... It's always good to make your own.
I don't think
style.
you want to know what I was thinking of drawing.
What?
Or you want to know?
I kind of do, kind of don't. Well,
It's a little dark.
his expression like changed when I made it. Thanks, man.
Oh, it's completely different
Thanks.
from any other characters. It's not like it's hard to draw like a story.
Okay, Ray, have fun.
So if I were to draw a scene, I want to draw like in this moment, like let's say a character betrayed another, and the character's like almost like a lover. I want to draw like a scene where the character stabs our character with a sword, and then while kissing them.
I think I've seen that happen before, actually.
And tears drop down.
Yeah, I think I've seen that before.
Yeah, but I want to draw that. That sounds so difficult.
I think that's literally fan art for this character. I think I've seen that done for him.
You should do it then! Do it right now! Just can't erase everything and then redo the pose.
No. I forgot how I drew his hair, so this is gonna be fun, because it's in a different style here for some stupid reason. Wait, Colin, what? Welcome back, Ray.
It's less... I think it's less curved. It's more like defined and straighter. More rectangular, I guess.
Well, his hair?
Yeah. From like your normal styles.
Well, okay, here, I'm gonna send a picture of how I because I've drawn this character many times before. I'm gonna show you a picture of how I draw him. And then I want you to see the difference of how he's depicted in this drawing. Like, cause it's weird. I forgot this was like a like...
Hair is so hard to draw.
It is.
Especially black hair.
What?
Especially black hair, because it's just black, and then you have to, I guess, shade colors of grayish, kind of, to show the highlight.
Oh, yeah. I usually go, like, because I do the gradient, I usually go from gray to black. Where's my picture of Waikawa? Excuse me? What? This is amazing. I can't believe I can't find a picture of him. Oof. You know what, I'll find it later. I know I have one.
Anyway, Emily, I'm feeling a lot better. Maybe we can go out tomorrow?
Sure, I guess. If I'm not
dying yet. What temperatures are going to be tomorrow?
Dad. Yeah. What temperature is gonna be tomorrow?
50 something.
50 something? Okay. Well, you heard it. It's gonna be 50 something tomorrow. Finally.
Sure about that.
Apparently, it was 40 something today.
That is like 9 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's look at 1 p.m. like 9 degrees. Okay, let's check like to do this by hour.
Wait, it says 9 degrees? Excuse me, but what? I hate how I drew his mouth. Oof. Just erase that.
Okay, by this map it says it'll be by 50. By 2 it's like 54 degrees. And then it goes down slightly. So that's not bad. You're making the guy too happy. He needs to look more pissed off.
He needs to look more salty.
Yeah. You're like, geniuses.
What is his hair doing, by the way? Okay, is it like... Hold up.
Those geniuses, they got a higher score on their math test than would kill them.
That's not what he means by genius, but sure.
No, he means like I got like a 60 on my math test, and they got like a 65 and passed.
I'm pretty sure the person he's talking to is literally an idiot because I'm pretty sure he failed all of his like midterms. I'm pretty sure he's talking about both of them. He's talking about the main characters, and they both failed their midterms and finals, I think.
One thing main characters are not immune to: being smart or stupid. They don't have intelligence all the time.
Honestly,
They might not die, but intelligence is a nerve factor.
see if I try to do the mouth easier, it just looks weird.
Oh, that I think the corner is a little too a little aligned to the right. I think. I know. It's still a little more point. It's more pointed because the show is like pissed. He's pissed off.
Maybe it's just not the I'm just gonna do a closed mouth because whatever. I said the expression didn't have to be perfect. Well, it kind of looks like Suga. Like, boo.
I
Suga.
want his mouth open though because he looks more.
I'm sorry,
It's fine. I guess. Just I want to look as annoyed as possible. Because it's funny.
I mean, annoying at Waikawa is a fun pastime, but
So it's like those shows where it's like, that guy is a genius. And it's literally the main character doing the dumbest thing in the world.
no, he's a genius on the court, but he's an absolute idiot doing everything else. And it's kind of funny. Like, he only focuses on the game, and that's it.
Like that genius, he predicted his opponent's moves spectacular. Meanwhile, in
class.
science class,
2
Wait.
+ 2 = fish.
wait, I didn't. Water is made of 2 hydrogen, and that's why it means H2O. Oh my goodness, I just learned this.
This one might be easier to do. Let me do it
Is
now.
that how stupid he is?
Yes.
I'm just trying to guess these characters because I have no idea who they are. So you have to tell me, I'm like...
Like, you want me to tell you each personality?
Let's not go that far. I think that's a
Yeah.
little too much information for me to process at once.
Exactly. Ooh. I wanna see Rio. Give me Rio. I have no idea where Cass went. I think she just died. She was in chat and I think she's dead. I should put this on a different layer so I don't mess up.
That's Cass right now.
No, no, the one talking is right.
I can't tell. I'll know her user.
You would know it if it's Cass, trust me. Mostly because I think when if she hears you, she's gonna freak out.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm such a lovable person.
Apparently. Sorry.
She'll wanna cyber hug me.
She does. Try and clear up the sketch, because I gotta make him angrier. He looks more like, this is happening.
That's what I was saying, that you need, maybe you should make them out to make them look more annoyed. I don't know. I think, yeah, that kind of like curves down and out. Kind of, and then points up.
How do mouths work? Because I'm drawing the similar shape of what it is, and it just doesn't work.
It has to be a little thinner than that.
Okay.
Almost getting it. See that secondary line? No,
Oh, no,
that one. Yeah.
don't worry.
But you had before. I think it was about like that level.
Right.
Kind of, but I think you have to drag them out a little bit to the
right?
I guess it's about it.
Sketchy.
And then slightly above half. Yeah. Yeah, that's a
Something like that. I'm like a... Guess I will color.
looks like he has a mustache.
That works.
I think it's the entire hat.
There's some white in there.
I can't see it that well from the small angle. Yeah, that's more of a gas. Like oh,
I'll give her the
by
black
the
then.
gods, there's genius and perfection. There's what? How is that possible?
You know what? I'm just gonna move him down because, like, I didn't really do the whole body correctly, and I mostly worked on his face, which that wasn't the whole point of this. Let's try and draw like.
You know what? One day all of us should do. Should get everyone
To watch the
sitting
show.
down here. No. We could have like a speed drawing thing. We just like have random pictures and we have to draw something within like a minute. And see how badly it comes out.
I'm willing to see that. Every time I draw, I feel like I mess at least something up. So like with this, I think it's the angle of the head is off. So this is gonna be fun.
Can't you just like grab it and rotate it slightly?
Yes, but I'm gonna try to do the punches and just go with it.
You're not going to be lazy.
I'm gonna roll with the punches and just accept that I messed up. Okay, this is the troubling part.
Spy looks like that because he obviously has some really muscular
Honestly, he does. That's literally a running joke in the fandom.
Geez, look at that smile. He's really proud of them.
I forgot what this panel is, though. I can look it up, but I'm really lazy. And there's only a few times this character shows up, so I could probably find it, but nah.
It's so hard copying of those styles.
It is, but it's good practice.
I remember one time I copied this exact picture and I went really overboard. Like other people didn't go like exact and tried to make it look prettier. And it was like this very, very badly copied picture. Like I think this childish Mona Lisa type paint. And it was like it was printed a little sideways and there was like a I think it printed weirdly on the bottom. I think it might have been like photocopied from a book or so there's like a random gray edge on the bottom and it was tilted. So what? I copied it exactly, even with the gray bottom and everything like that, and it's sideways and everything. Everyone else made it as if it was a normal and without like the random edges on the bottom, and it just straight up. Because I was that devoted to making it perfect. But in retrospect, I don't think it was the best idea, no? It looks like some kind of weird alien just like this now.
Stop. It does. Do we need the eyelids? Do we need eyelids?
No, he doesn't have real eyes.
He does. He's an owl.
Doesn't need them. He doesn't have real eyes.
Okay, his hair is gonna be the most annoying one to do out of all of them because I still haven't figured out how to draw it. it's like, okay, it's spiked in 2 different spots, so let's try this. Same. Ray, do you have any, like, do you have gloves? Oh wait, no, you do digital on your, with your, like, iPad with your fingers, yeah. So you can't really wear gloves, I guess, unless you have those special ones.
Emily, what I don't get is how they figure out the highlight.
Same. I don't understand that either.
Like, to me, it's just like, I'm gonna just draw random different shades and make it maybe look.
The thing about Haikyuu is that they don't do highlights, which is weird. Like, not even in the show. Like, if I can pull one screen cap from the show.
But some sort of shading they need to show, like, shadows, right?
Not really. I mean, there are shadows, but there's no highlights.
But I don't understand how they figure it out.
I'm guessing it depends on where the light source is.
Well, obviously that is true, but I don't know how they figure out where the light reflects on the science behind it.
For some reason, I feel like I should, like, angle his eyebrows more. Just make him look more, like, proud.
Guess the left one could be more downwards too.
True. Let me try redrawing it.
I think it's just like the left half. Like the airport was kind of.
The problem is I drew it in a different angle than what the picture has, so that's fun.
He's too proud to have a different angle at each picture.
God, these are all horrible, but they're lessons. They're learning. I'm learning.
Learning how the characters have obnoxious smiles.
Well, no, I'm also learning, like, what works, what doesn't work. And, like, I honestly can never do, like, the faces. Those are hard.
Now you can draw it in comparison to how you normally.
Well, actually,
Side by side.
Hold up, let's actually test that theory. Let's try to do it instead of, like, by memory. Let's try to, like, let's focus on these two.
Okay. Maybe you could draw a random character that This is a great idea.
Did you say draw a character that I know?
Now that I Google.
No.
Why not? How come when I search Bakugo, the first thing that comes out is Bakugo Mom?
Wait, Bakugo what?
Bakugo Mom. That's the first thing that comes up.
Because people apparently like her? Okay, I can't actually draw without. This is interesting. But maybe I'm going about this wrong? Hmm. To draw his giraffe neck again. That's what I'm dubbing it now.
Get this picture. You draw her.
Swear to God, if it's Bakugo, I'm not.
Not Bakugo. It's an anime you don't watch.
I'm probably still not gonna watch it. Not watch it, but draw it. I know what the anime is. I forgot what it's called, but I know what it is. I feel like his neck is too long. Let's rain this down. Oh, now it's too short.
Oh, I know what you.
What? I guess I'll never know what you said.
I know what you can draw. You find it.
No! Go charge your phone.
This classic.
Oh, did you send it?
The Discord.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm not drawing Kirito. Is that Kirito? That's not even Kirito?
That's Kirito.
Okay. I'm not drawing Kirito.
Why not?
Why do I want to draw Kirito?
Because there's a new anime out with Kirito.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Yes! It's SAO Aliticization. Some Alice. I'll just call it Alice because it's pretty much that. But they put tization to make it sound electronic-y. Don't worry, it's not canon, so it's okay.
Well, I haven't even watched SAO, like the original season. First season, was it? That's what it's called. Like, I couldn't physically watch it.
Why?
I don't know, I just didn't like it.
Because Kirito is so OP.
I couldn't get into it.
You don't play enough MMOs, obviously, then.
Obviously, not looking at my, like, how many year count in MapleStory.
You don't play bad MMOs enough.
Excuse me, I don't think you've seen MapleStory's Mushroom Kingdom storyline.
I don't think you understand. Like, SAO interface is literally, in order to use an ability, you have to go through the interface, press 3 buttons, and then you could use your attack. That's some quality gameplay. Also, being the only one in the game, because of if you have the best reflexes, you're the only one that gets to dual wield. Game balance. Balance.
I know some people who like SAO, but I just can't.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it, but more as like it's something to watch, and it's decent. But I'm not one of those fans who are just like, oh, I love Kirito! Oh, how dare you insult Sword Online!
The first season was good. The second was bad. But that's what Ray says.
They have two different arcs in the first Sword Online. So they have one arc that's like the main arc that everyone loves. And then they have the second that's kind of gets off track and it's kind of stupid.
Isn't the whole point is that they're stuck in the game?
Yeah, he gets stuck in a game every season.
But like that's not how this works.
He really likes being trapped in a game.
I would be expecting like he gets trapped in the game and the whole few seasons is just him trying to figure out how to get out of the game.
No, it's really just him living in the game and picking up all the girls.
Oh my god.
Also, technically, they don't say it in the anime, but girls are actually really rare in the game. It's just that he happens to find them, and they all fall in love with them. He knows it too, but he acts like he does. He knows that they all like him. But Kirito is so beautiful and overpowered.
He looks like Kageyama. Like he looks like a gamer Haru. Okay. You understand?
Also, the anime didn't really mention it, but he's also a genius hacker before he played SAO.
Like, let me show you all the other guys that he looks like, because there's a lot. There was literally
that's why you could draw him, because he's such a stereotype, it's perfect.
But like, nah. There's literally a joke about it.
Just look at his face as he's doing his overpowered attack, summoning his
Do I have
friend.
a picture of Kageyama? Please tell me I have a picture of him. I don't think I have a picture of Haru either.
Literally, he summons OP protagonist power, and then that's how you.
Excuse me, why do I not have a picture
So
of this child?
you should obviously draw, because that'll make your artist power become really OP. Obviously, that's how it works.
Yes, of course.
And you'll be able to dual paint.
That... No.
Obviously,
No.
you'll be able to paint
No.
2 things at once.
I'm looking for all the black hair, blue eye protagonists. Because
Those are like green eyes or brown eyes.
still.
I find you blonde, Kirito.
I just want to find this and prove a point to you, because I don't know, I feel like this should be mentioned. Fine, I'll save the picture of Haru under the IQ folder, even though that it doesn't belong. And then there's one person from the bicycle anime and the track anime.
That's blonde, Kirito.
Same person. They're all the same person! If you have a black hair protagonist, then it's literally the same person.
Oh.
I still want to wait for the day
Look,
where you say you want
That's
to watch
female
Haikyuu.
Kirito.
Ah, of course. Why? Why is that
Because-
thing?
Oh, because in Gun Gale Online, they had his old save file for his avatar. Except the save file basically made him look like a girl. He didn't tell anyone about that. Of course, until he awfully saw her, one of the girls was changing in front of him, and then he's like, this might be a bad time to tell you, but I'm actually a dude.
That is... okay, sure. Yeah, sure.
But he pretended the whole time to be a female, too. Even some of the guys started hitting on him, he's like, oh, yes, I'm a girl. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. That's what he did.
I assure you, I don't think you're not... Wait, hold up. Words, I believe you. There. You know I can't speak English correctly. Well,
anyone helping you,
I can't...
female cat to play this game. Because I'm totally a female. And not just pretending to be.
I can't... Okay, this isn't working. Maybe I'm going around this the wrong way.
Maybe you should just throw it all away and start drawing randoms. Like the stuff I put on here in the Discord.
No. No.
Do it!
You know what? I'm gonna try to draw a Momotaro. Because I like her. I haven't drawn her in like a hot minute. Do I have any screen caps that I can draw?
Yeah, an idea. You don't have to draw people, you could draw a random animal.
I can't draw animals. I need to work on that.
You know animals are actually easier to draw than people.
Surprisingly, yes, but like, I'm bad at drawing everything.
But if you can draw people, you could draw animals.
Like, the more I try, the more like it gets like harder because like it's. This is frustrating.
What you're saying is that you're trying too hard.
I'm not trying too hard. Is that practicing is hard to do. Because you get frustrated and you want to quit, but if you know that if you quit, you're never gonna improve.
Got a perfect character for you to draw. Yeah, that's a character.
I haven't even.
Yeah, you could draw the first picture. Right? Alright? That's easy, right?
Yes, I can draw a circle if that's what you're asking.
That's not a circle. That's an oval.
Yes, I can draw a slime. I'm sorry,
That's a
Purple Lily.
character.
It's a slime.
Don't forget the eyelids. It's actually a good anime. I recommend it. You want to watch that with me?
Maybe. I'm still waiting for the day that you want to watch Haikyuu.
I just really don't want to watch sports anime.
I know.
Just like I have this thing with a lot of sports that I really don't like watching it.
Oof.
But you could draw the slime.
Where did thou send art? Oh, I see you. I see you typing.
Ooh.
I like that. It's cute. It's really cute. Oh. I like Rio. Wait. That is his name, right? Yes, Rio.
I got an idea. I can draw a picture of you. Random. That can't possibly go wrong.
Yeet. I got it right. It was Rio.
Actually, screw that. That's a terrible idea. I should make you do all the work.
Ah, thanks, man.
Hello. Bye. Creamy Isopod came into the channel. You didn't hear.
I don't hear the the bing anymore. For some reason.
Should you turn off notifications?
Probably because it does that when I'm streaming. So it's like, oh, we're not gonna bother you because you're streaming. I'm like, no, I want to be aware if someone screams in my ear. Like, that's literally what I want in my life.
What is that this person's holding?
I know. Hold up.
It better not be my missing cookies.
No.
Or my muffins. My sister bought me muffins. They're all gone now.
Did your mom eat them?
Yes.
Oh.
And my sister.
Wait, your sister ate the muffins she bought for you?
Yeah. I only ate one. They're gone now, though.
Can I have some?
They're gone, so.
Also, I could have eaten them if I wanted to. But that was the. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure my mom would eat him before you had a chance.
Well, that's good. How do you hold things? This is not how you hold things.
Oh, I have trouble holding. I have trouble drawing hands too, so I just like kind of draw off my own and hold it
Yeah,
up and use it.
That's what I just did, honestly. Also, you need to elongate the arm a little bit. It looks weird being short. Oh, that's too bright.
Emily, have you wrote your story yet
What?
about your dead character?
I haven't. I don't know his whole bio yet, if that's what you're asking. Ash, okay, what I found out is that I'm terrible at writing bios, so that's fun.
Bios are easy because you can just find random outlines on that.
But like, I don't know how, like, because he died. I don't know how to write that, because I have a specific thing, but I can't make
That's
it
perfect
believable.
because you could just do anything if you die.
Yeah, but I can't make it believable.
Question, Emily.
Ray's leaving.
If he died, he's
Bye,
technically not living. So what gender is he?
Stop. You need to stop yourself.
But really, can he technically be a person? Is he technically a person?
Stop. Stop yourself.
It's his quest to find other dead people like him.
No. His power is literally being dead.
Yes, he must feel alone. He's trying to find other dead people like him.
Excuse you, he has friends.
I bet he's one of those insane villains. Obviously, he'll find an insane that's also dead, and he's like, "Wow!" And then he's like, "I want to murder people to make them also dead." And then he's like,
That's
"Well,
not how his quirk works.
no. He finds another guy with a similar quirk where he's kind of dead. He's like a
That's
vampire.
not how that works. Literally, he's a good child.
I know,
Trust
no,
me.
but I'm saying a villain that he finds, he runs into.
I don't
Is
think
that-
he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't.
he finds a vampire, and he's like, and this vampire is evil, and he wants to kill other people to make them feel dead.
Yes, but
Obviously,
but
villain backstories don't need to make sense.
But Ash,
Obviously,
Ashai wouldn't become a villain.
just no, not Ash. I'm saying
Oh,
if he
yeah,
becomes a villain.
other probably, yes.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, I'm going to Ashai. Join me to murder people to make them also dead. And Ashai's like,
That's
no.
too much work.
And it's like, well, we need to make them understand how it is to feel dead.
Look. Like, Ashai would probably be like, look, I spent a lot of time being dead. It's not as fun as you think.
But other people should also be dead like
Technically speaking, Ashai is more dead than like a vampire, so it's like, what are you talking about?
It's like my deadness is more superior to your dead.
Basically.
Darn it! You're correct! I will become. Let me be your dead apprentice.
Cause like, if a vampire gets stabbed with a wooden stake in the heart, he's dead. Like, he's fully dead. Or he goes out in sunlight, he's still dead. Ashai, the only thing that hurts him if like it's like a zombie thing. Like, zombie logic, you can literally like pull off his arm and you'd be fine.
But that could be a great villain, and then you just like nope.
What?
That could be a great villain. That's how like half the villains are made. It's just like these random, insane, like nonsense type motives. They try to make villains relatable nowadays, but I think that's just dumb sometimes. Because sometimes I feel like they need a traditional villain that's really just insane. Because if you're insane, you'll make sense. But you have these villains nowadays like, I must murder everyone to save everyone.
Cough cough Thanos, cough cough what?
That's what half these villains are nowadays. I must save the environment by murdering everyone because they killed the environment. Not referencing someone from Batman. Totally not.
Poison Ivy?
No.
Is that a sarcastic no? Because I actually do not know anything about Batman.
It's not Poison Ivy.
Okay. I hate what I just drew. Because I can't even see half of it.
That's why people liked Lex Luthor more. It's like, I'm an evil businessman. Because that makes sense. It's like, I won't actually know. Some of his backstories did not make sense. Some of them do, but some of them don't. You know what his Lex Luthor's original backstory was? Why he hated Superman?
Nope.
Like, basically they were born around the same time, I think. But basically what
Please
ended
don't
up
tell me
happening...
it's like a Megamind situation.
No. Basically what ended up happening was that I think when he came down as a baby, he burnt Lex Luthor's hair and made him bald or something.
Excuse me?
The whole idea is that Lex Luthor hates Superman because he made him bald.
Excuse me?
Yes, that was the original backstory. They revised it, thank goodness, but that was it. Relatable.
Not really.
Exactly, not really at all.
I still understand what the League of Villains is doing, but like I'm accepting that they're doing something.
Just trying to do something villainy.
That's literally their whole like My Hero Academia's whole thing is that something's happening. There's not really a big description of it. How did these people get powers? They woke up one day and they had powers. What they
should do is find out a way to like make a virus that people that have quirks slowly die. Obviously, that's what I would.
Honestly, I feel like they should find a way to get Eraserhead's quirk like in a physical form and then spread it.
You know what?
Yeah, like something like that. They have, or they make it that they make it somehow that if they ingest something, that their quirk goes haywire. I don't know.
Yo, that's basically Mirio. Like, what happened to him? I'm not gonna say anything else, but like that's basically what we just described. Basically happened to him.
Or they should make, I don't know, that people with Deku type ideals just die. Or
I
suffer.
can't wait till you meet Yuri because her quirk is the most interesting one out of everything we've seen.
I really like how this is turning in.
I hate it.
Why do you hate it? Don't hate it.
I don't know, it's just that Because I've been trying so hard to make it look different, like look more, have a more proportionate style. It still just looks really bad.
What if I got my drawing pad and started drawing randomly, and you could watch me draw at some point? What'd you say to that?
We still need to record the podcast, I just realized. Sorry, this is us talking about My Hero Academia just made me realize we haven't done that yet.
You could see how crappy I draw, and I don't know if that will inspire you to draw maybe more crappy.
No, I just need to look at my art differently because I don't really like it.
I think with a lot of anime now, they get really fancy with some of the characters, with all these different lines for and shadows and shadings for
That's
hair
why
and
I
stuff.
like the simplicity of Haikyuu style. That's why I was trying to copy it before. Like, I'll be honest with you, that's the main reason. I like how shiny some art styles are, though. But like, for me, I like simplicity the best.
I like art, honestly, that has a lot of, that's very showy, has a lot of flair almost. If I'll be honest with you.
We're two different people. Which is good.
And I like it when they have sort of like surreal, like, backgrounds sometimes. Or like really fantasy like backgrounds too. I love that too. I love it when it's like medieval castle, maybe in like a beautiful foreign land and a beautiful green forest. That's why I love like a lot of fantasy anime.
I think like terms of art style, I like stuff like Free and Haikyuu and My Hero Academia. Like, they're simple, but they show a lot more detail than most. Like, for example, every face in Haikyuu, every character has different expressions, has different everything. Like, there's no two characters that look alike. There are characters that look similar, but if you look at people in real life, there will be people who look similar. For example, me and Christina always people thought we were siblings for the longest time in high school. And I don't know why, but that's a thing that happened, because, I don't know, we look similar, I don't know.
I know. The thing is that I can't relate to that because since I knew you both and kind of automatically could tell you apart.
Yeah. But some people couldn't, and it was hilarious because we had to be like, no, we're not related. Hold up, I need to hold something.
Get your hand model ready. You know they actually have people in art that are hand models, right?
Yep. They have them for photography too.
Apparently it's a very hard job for these people because they have to hold their hands up like for hours in that same position.
Oh, I didn't mean to draw that on the same layer.
That'd be a very annoying job. Just holding your hand in the same position the entire time.
I still drew it wrong, but I know what the pose is.
It's also how tight the grip is. Is it like a light grip? Or is it gonna be like a really...
It's a light grip. It's a clipboard she's holding.
If it's a lighter grip, I think the fingers are more like can be more apart, and you can get away with it being a little more disproportionate, I guess.
You would think, but actually, if I draw it together, it's more proportionate. No. Yeah, no, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look like a
I
hand.
think the thumb needs to be shorter, and the fingers are, I think, a little too thick for
Yeah,
the picture. Like, your hand is really close to you, but for the picture, it should be smaller.
I'm not even looking at my hand at this point. I gave up.
That's it. This hand became invisible suddenly. That's the. You just write in a backstory that the character's hand became invisible. The lazy way out.
I feel like I'm drawing the thumb like wrong these past times.
By the way, happy hour. They don't have the buy one get one on Sunday, right? For Star. Because I had yesterday.
I don't know.
It was National Espresso Day a few days ago. What does that mean? Oh, they had the buy one get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had it yesterday. The buy one get one too. That's after 3 p.m. Emily, why is art so time consuming?
I don't know. Because it's hard to transfer stuff from your brain to the paper. Cause that's basically what you're doing.
Because I wish I draw more, but I don't have enough free time. I used to draw all the time. Emily, I have to ask, since we're on that subject, what do you think about AI's drawing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
They have, like, Google especially has, what they did is that they have pattern recognition, and they send all this different art to this, and to train the AI into drawing, and then different art comes out of it. And they have these really weird, kind of psychedelic type paintings with random different stuff, and then they actually sold it for money. A lot of these paintings. It's all done by AI.
I feel like AI can do a lot, but when it comes to drawing, there's gonna be stuff that they can't do.
Some people are worried that it might be able to, or think that that they can't possibly.
No, okay, let's think about it this way. AI can only copy things. right? Basically speaking.
Suppose as of now, they're trying to get around that. They're trying to teach them from scratch and seeing if they could actually make it that it could develop by itself like an actual person.
Hello!
Eventually.
Welcome back. Well, that's the thing. If you're going too far into the person route, and I think that's a route that no one should take for obvious reasons. Trust me, I'm a film student, I know how these things work.
It doesn't matter. They're doing it whether we like it or not, in secret. Not these companies that are creating very, very advanced, because they don't want the public to panic, they're keeping it under wraps.
But the thing is, we already know that they're doing it.
Yes, but we don't know how advanced they are, and they're not telling us it because they don't want people to panic, thinking that, oh, the end of the world, Terminator.
Basically, that's what's gonna end up like.
And to be honest, some humans are irredeemable. That people won't deny that. But AI replacing human is stupid.
The thing, yeah, they're gonna, if they start doing that, the more they're gonna realize that they're gonna take over everything. There's gonna be nothing for them to do. Surprisingly, people actually want to do their jobs. People might complain about them. Like, I might complain about how my art is horrible, but I still want to draw. I don't want to stop drawing. I don't want something to do it for me.
You know what I tell people, but I think people are not sure they agree. So, like, they have the game Detroit Become Human. When they have, like, the robots, they basically are metaphors, which I think is stupid. But they're basically supposed to be symbolically the equivalent of the black man.
Oh. You know what? I would agree. I don't know that much about Detroit Becomes Human, by the way, but from what I know about robots and the tropes of robots, I know that could possibly be true.
But I don't believe in that because I think that robots should be enslaved. I'm in minority here.
No, but the thing about robots is they're robots. They're made out of metal.
Yeah, that's why. They're literally made to serve.
But if you treat them like they're human, then they will develop like humans. Is how some people do it. Actually, I think that was a plot of a movie.
It's just that I think that
What was the
robots.
movie?
I think robots should be basically always in servitude. Just think of it this way: it's not legal to have slaves. Like, that makes sense. You don't want humans to be enslaved. And why do you think we get away with that? Honestly, nowadays we get away with that because we have machines doing our work instead. At least for a lot of things. Obviously not forever.
But there's gonna be really empathetic people.
Yeah, but I think if we have machines not as slaves, it might not be good for us. It's with a lot of work getting done. A lot of things
It's
will
like the
get
whole
done.
Pokemon thing all over again.
But just think about it, Emily. If you have them not as slaves, it's not slaves, they just do whatever. Of course, they will be replacing a lot of jobs of humans. They will just take over completely. And humans will be forced to do that labor once a year, almost.
Yeah, but again, it goes back to what I said. How many people actually care, though? There's gonna be people who don't want to do their job, but that's their fault, because why did you choose that job in the first place? If you didn't like it, then why choose it? If you're talking about like small, meaningless tasks, then well, too bad. You still need to do that. Let's say you get a robot to do like house
Cleaning.
chores, right?
Yeah.
You're just being lazy at that point. You have to like.
But a robot can do it more efficiently, and they cost no money, and they'll be your slaves for.
But that's the thing. They will cost money.
Yeah, but let's say only once, and now it's a little maintenance. It's like a car. Just think of it that.
But how many
Your
people
car.
how many people nowadays can actually afford cars?
A lot of people.
Debatable.
A lot of people get cars.
But like, good cars.
But I think in
If we're
order
gonna
for us
compare
to
to robots
advance
to
as a society,
if we're gonna compare
I think-
robots to cars, or let's compare them. Let's compare robots to. We could compare them to phones.
I fail to see what you mean by this method.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is that no matter how you look at it, it's gonna cost money to upkeep the robot. And if they come out with a new model, let's say like an iPhone, you can turn it in, yes. But like, where does the robots go to? Also, there's gonna be people.
But still, but if that's a but still, a very act of them like calling. Are we going to go back? Okay, thinking of it as a metaphor, let's say they provide calling is a service that humans don't really do. Let's just say it's a service, like not.
Again, there's not gonna be.
Let's say it's only a service that robots provide. Then in that case, that if they stop doing that, then we won't be able to call people, and that's almost an essential thing that we need to advance as a society. I feel like if there's robots were no longer as that would basically throw back civilization.
There's just not gonna be that. I feel like there's just.
Like, I think there should be robots with self-awareness, but I think there should also be robots that are slaves in some way. Okay, now here's another thing that they put into trivia. There's this old guy, he's literally handicapped, and he kind of can't even go to the bathroom on his own without the android's help. He treated the android like a normal human being, but he needed the android.
And that's fine because.
But he did basically treat him like a slave because he was his, even though he did care for me, but because he needed him.
But if you think about it that way, let's like an empathetic, like not empathetic, a person who has a lot of empathy, right? They wouldn't want to treat robots poorly. They will slowly start to treat them as actual humans. Because they get attached. It's like that one anime where if you get attached, like they have to switch out robots every so often because they get attached. If humans get attached to them, they go crazy.
And here's another thing that people give it a lot of hate, but the latest Mass Effect game I thought did have like a good. What they considered was that AI. Okay, they went crazy in the previous Mass Effect and tried to murder everyone, but their idea was, how about we integrate the AI with the human, and they kind of have symbiosis relationship.
That's not gonna work.
You have one, the AI does some work, and while the human, like, kind of, like, helps them too, they work together.
That's not gonna work.
Why do you think it won't work?
Because that literally... Looking at humans as a whole, I lost a lot of, like, faith in humanity. There's gonna be people who still see robots as robots and not as human beings. Deja vu, huh? Because that happened.
Yeah, but successfully, if they integrated, I think it might be better. It'd keep the robots in check at least, and it'd give them a different point of view. They'd almost be like partners or friends. It'd work almost like cyborgs in a way, but it's like an interface. The AI works as like an interface, while the human is their body almost.
I just think it's gonna be like another, like...
It'll be a long time. When I mean long time, it'll probably be within our lifetime. 2020, find out AI just newly advanced for $1 million. 2022, AI made AI home computer for $10.
Yeah, remember, there's also a lot of people who like building and like creating things, surprisingly. People are literally starting to take that away from others.
You know, I think it would be weird if they have like artists as the most valuable people on Earth after AI's invented. That'd be hilarious.
Honestly, I would see it and I would laugh.
I just think it's weird. I've thought about this for a while. It's just the morals are really weird, unless you're actually able to like experience it firsthand. I don't think this issue could ever be solved. Because no one really knows how AI is actually going to.
I think it was the first time I'm actually shading in something. But I think out of all things, I don't think robots can do art because there's, especially like some like pieces of art, like it's hard to explain because
Even things too that would be hard to teach your robot, and it's generally humans are just kind of flawed individuals in general.
exactly.
The way our brain thinks, our logic is just flawed, and like our logic within
Is it
human
raining?
standards. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Rain for.
Yeah,
But
but
within
it sounded like it was coming from inside. I was like, nah, that's not really.
well, within human standards, it makes sense. But if probably from a robot's point of view, or just in general from an outsider's point of view that has no understanding about our logic, probably doesn't make much sense. Our moral values probably don't make sense.
Like, that's why I can't wait for aliens to come and find out how dumb we are.
So I think it'd be really hard to teach a robot, an AI, our morals. It'll probably be very hard to program that in. They probably have to watch a lot of movies in order to understand.
Well, they can't really watch movies. Just movies in general.
I'm joking. Who is this person supposed to be?
Just a random character. One of my OCs.
She's very cute.
Thank you. I'll send you her bio later. I could actually do that now. I just don't like the blush.
I'm really hoping in a few years they'll call me racist for hating AI.
Honestly, I wouldn't care.
But that'd be funny if they go back on this video and robots just are like, persecute that person.
I like my lines.
I abuse my laptop. My laptop probably would like me.
The hand still bothers me. Like that whole arm still.
I think you could change that thumb slightly. Give it like shading on the bottom a little bit to kind of even it out and give it a little surface, I think.
I also want to shade the arm too.
I think you can get a little more white on the top little tip, I think, of the thumb now. Oh, that's not what I mean. I think some of the outline you might want to get rid of some of the thumb.
I don't think I
Am I
can.
wrong?
I don't know.
Although,
I think it's just the hand in general. I just need to push it back.
maybe it'd help if you make knuckles, like the actual knuckle coming out, to give it more reference for you.
I fixed it. Looks a little better now. Oops.
I hate drawing hands.
Hands
and feet, especially.
and everyone else, basically.
But feet are easy to get away with. So shoot.
Exactly.
Yeah, we should just draw all our hands with mittens.
Is that what I not do already? Who knows? Alright, I think I'm done. Oh, I forgot color in her skin. That would be an issue.
But you're not going to draw that slime.
No, because we're like 20 minutes overtime. I'm just gonna give it some more depth. Hey. There we go. Actually, let me draw in a place where, like, people can't. I'll just draw here, because why not? Actually, no. No, it needs to be darker. I have to have my signature in the most obnoxious place.
Yeah, cover the hand.
Oof, I forgot to erase this one. I say I'm getting better at this manga style. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna end it?
No, I did terrible last time. I think I'll leave it